Apex Legends Ranked has always been regarded as the best rank system that a battle royale game has to offer. I mean, there aren't many BR games out there with a rank system, so there isn't much competition, but since Season 2, Apex Ranked has always been the go-to grind for most players. Though in Season 13, the entire rank system got a massive rework, and some of the player base is starting to call for changes to it. They are saying that the rank system is horrible and that the season is unplayable. So hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down some of those complaints that people are having and really talk about if this season is as bad as people seem to think that it is. But just quickly, if you guys are one of the people that are having issues and you're looking to really get better at Apex, you need to check out the GameLeap website. Over there, we have highly skilled Apex players making the best guides and courses on every aspect of Apex. So no matter what you guys are having issues with, you will be able to find a solution. And it doesn't matter if you want to climb to Diamond, Masters, or even Predator, the GameLeap website is the best place to kick off that grind. So click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, or I'll drink all your Mountain Dew. But okay, diving back into things, let's start off by making one thing very clear. Yes, ranked is harder this season than it has been in previous ones. It is very clearly evidenced by where players are sitting in the ranks right now, so we can take a look at that quickly and the past seasons of ranked distribution charts. You can see here that in Season 12, the average rank was Platinum, with Plat 4 housing 15% of the player base alone. Diamond 4 also had a huge amount of people in it, with 13.7% of the player base hitting that rank. Now, if we are to take a look at this season, we can see that the average ranks are a lot lower right now. Granted, this is very early in the season, so it will change as people play more, but as of right now, Silver is pretty much the average rank, having the highest amount of players spread through its tiers, and Platinum has less than 2% of the player base in it. On top of that, in those previous seasons, Predator would have usually been hit on the first day, with it being filled up completely by day 2 or 3. But now in Season 13, we are going on 11 days at the time of writing the script, and there are just over 300 Predators on PC. There are also 42 on PlayStation, 16 on Xbox, and none on Switch. So right now we are seeing a lot more of a grind. The season is harder and players are really having to work to earn their ranks. Like me, for example, I just hit Diamond 4 yesterday, and it was the first time in a long time that I've felt accomplished hitting that rank. I've been grinding ranked hard to split, and I've been streaming most of it on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/8secondgaming, if you guys are curious and want to come check it out. But the moment that I hit Diamond, there was a big sigh of relief from me because it is now a high rank that I felt proud to be hitting with the new rank system. But also guys, I just want to make it very clear, there is no such thing as a perfect rank system. There are always going to be downsides to it, and there's always going to be people that aren't happy with the way things are working. And as of right now, most of the complaints for this rank season are coming from solo queue players. We have seen a bunch of comments from people all over various social medias, including YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit. A lot of them talk about the issues that they have while solo queuing because placement is worth more, and teams are never on the same page. Players do what they want to do and they end up staying stuck in a rank because of that. Now, Apex has always been a team game. That's why there's no solos, and the devs do not plan on adding it back in. And with that, there have to be some downsides to players that go into a game without an organized team. One of Apex's pro players, or Mac, I'm just gonna call him Mac, did a Reddit discussion talking about the new rank system, and in that he talked about solo queuers. He basically said that in a game like Apex that is so team oriented, they should always be putting the organized teams first, with solo and duo players coming in as a second thought. And what that means is the devs should be balancing the game around the teams that are in full 3 stacks, because that is how they intend the game to be played. And then solo and duo queuers come in next, because you cannot balance around all of them. It is one or the other. And yes, unfortunately, Unfortunately, this does mean that solo and duo players will continue to have a harder time climbing this season, but it is not completely impossible. G-Dolphin did just complete his solo to pred journey, and he also did it all as Rampart. So while it isn't impossible, it will be a true test of your mental fortitude this season and really be testing you as a player. However, if you are a solo player that's watching this and you do want to look for a team, you should consider joining the GameLeap Discord. We have tons of people in there daily that are looking for people to squad up with, so you can find your team in there and start grinding with them. But that isn't the only issue that players are having this season. Another one that pops up a lot on Twitter, YouTube, and even the same Reddit post is players aren't feeling as rewarded this season. But there was a fantastic sub post on Reddit that gave a very good side argument to this topic, saying a game as complex as Apex should demand that players learn its intricacies and nuances before handing out prestigious rewards that indicate mastery of the game. And then they also said someone like Ninja should not be able to brute force their way to the second highest rank in the span of 2 weeks on the back of mechanical skill alone. I mean, Courage of all people hit Predator in like a month. All of the people complaining about entitlement to their ranks in the old system are like track runners expecting to make it to the NFL just because they can sprint fast and are upset that they're suddenly being asked to learn the game theory and memorize running routes. The dev's design philosophy has shifted. Win games as a team consistently over time and you will be rewarded. Now, mechanical skill is only one of many required to climb the ladder. Reaching masters implies that you've mastered the nuances of the game and is why I suspect so many people are upset, because the game that a few weeks ago was stroking their ego for brilliant hot drops is now telling them that it may not be the greatest idea and that they need to learn how to play the game another way. Whew, okay, that was a long quote, I know, but this has mainly come from players being upset that their kills don't mean as much in early placements. If you land hot and kill 4 people, say, you are still going to be going negative in most ranks because you haven't placed high enough. So players that are good at fighting are now being forced to learn to read zones and play endgame. And on the flip side, the players that got away with just placing high are now being forced to learn how to fight. Consistency will always be king when it comes to climbing the ranks in Apex, and these new changes reward teams for getting those consistent high placing in games, and getting kills provides huge boosts in RP. So the two playstyles go hand in hand right now. You can't climb only using one, so players are forced to learn more aspects of the game in order to climb. But with all of that being said though, I think a huge takeaway for this season that everyone needs to understand is this is meant to be a grind. Respawn doesn't want people hitting their peak rank 2 weeks in and then getting bored of the game. This will make it so you're actually climbing most of the splits, and you will be taking the entire season more competitive, and to me that's healthy for the game. Everyone wins with that. But now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this season? Are you happy with the changes, or what would you tweak about it? Let me know in the comments down below and let's see what people are thinking. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video though and learned something new. If you did and you guys want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.